Hi, I'm Mehul Harry with DevExpress. In this video, I'm going to show you the new ASP.NET Upload Control's ability to work with large files. Now previously, when your users try to upload really large files, it would take up a lot of RAM. And we've solved this and added a couple of other features by introducing a new mode for our ASP.NET Upload Control. So let's check it out. In the next major release, the ASPxUploadControl will give you the ability to let your end users upload large files. Now, we're introducing a new upload mode property in the ASPxUploadControl. So here, I've just created a simple little project, and it's got the ASPxUploadControl, an ASPx checkbox, and a couple of validation settings I've put on top of the ASPxUploadControl. So here, let's just see the new property. If you scroll up and under the behavior category, you'll find the new upload mode. And there's two modes. There's standard and advanced. Standard is the current mode. Advanced is the new mode. And the new advanced mode has 3 or 4 major benefits. The first one being uploading large files. So you can let your end users upload 1 GB or 2 GB large file sizes without having your web server's RAM or memory really spike up to a large amount. And the way we achieve this is because we are only uploading the file in small packets, meaning 200 kilobyte packet size items are uploaded. And what happens is, by default, the ASPxUploadControl, if you have a app data upload temp folder, will save the file packets in there and then reassemble it on the server. And what's great is the progress panel will give you a really nice indicator of how much progress has gone by because it's already chunking that file for you. So instead of having one big request, which can really ramp up the RAM on your web server, we're sending them up in small packets. And you still have the option that when the upload is finished, you can access that file stream. And I'll show you that in just a little bit. So first, let's just take a look at this project here. What I have is an ASPx checkbox, and here's the upload control. And I've enabled this progress panel upload button. And I have a server event that says when the files upload has completed, meaning that when all the files are uploaded, I'm going to send a callback message, a little string that says successful, and this will help me to see that when the files have all completed, I'll alert the user saying that the file they tried to upload was uploaded successfully. Now, I've also have a couple of validation settings. I'm only allowing certain types of images like JPEG, GIF, and PNG, and I'm setting a max file size here. So let's take a look at this in action. Now, as I mentioned, one of the key benefits of advanced mode is the ability to upload really large files. So let's say I have this large image here. Now, just to show you, this large image is actually just a large file that I renamed as a PNG. But let's say you had a really large file that the end user want uploaded here. So for example, this is 135 megabytes. What I'll do is I'll open it and I'll start the upload. Now, right away, it told me that the file size exceeds the maximum allowed size. Now, this is because I've set a limit on the validation of how large a file can be uploaded here. But what's great about this is one of the other key benefits of using advanced mode. That validation occurs on the client side. So for example, right there, it caught that I was trying to upload a large file larger than the size I had limited. Now, let's say if I was trying to upload a zip extension that I have not allowed. So here, as you notice, zip is not part of the extensions allowed. So what it should do right away, and it did, was that it tells me this file extension isn't allowed. Now, as I mentioned, this saves you traffic going back to your web server because all this client side, all this validation is occurring on the client side of the browser. And that's another advantage of the advanced mode. Now, another great advantage is typically when you want to allow really large file uploads, you have to set in your web config a really large max request length value. Now, this is typically the value you set in the HTTP runtime of the web config that tells the web server that, hey, this is how a large file that I can set up so they can upload. Now, typically it's only 4 megabytes, and if you want to allow anything above 4 megabytes, you have to set a larger value. But if you set it too large, you could be exposing yourself to some denial of service attacks or something like that. So what's great about the advanced mode is you don't have to set a really large value, and you can keep it to a certain amount. Now finally, there is one other really useful feature, and that is that progress bar that we get. Now let's just take a look at this progress bar, and to show you, I'll upload a file. So I'll upload, let's say, desert here. And when I hit upload, you'll see that I get this nice progress bar. And as it went, what it was doing, it was uploading packets in small bytes. And here's our validation that lets us know the file was uploaded successfully. But what it did was, it sent about 200 little small package size items, which is great for the progress bar because you get a more accurate progress bar, but also the progress bar now works in medium trust as well. Now, this was a limitation of the standard mode because it doesn't work in medium trust, but now if you use the advanced mode, you get this. Now, there is one little caveat. So how do we make advantage of this advanced mode? And why do we have a standard and now the advanced mode? Well, to understand this, let's bring up Firefox here. And I'll bring up the Tools add-ons window here. And if you take a look, I'm going to disable the Silverlight plugin. Now here it's disabled, so I'll bring up this demo. And so the way we take advantage is we basically are using Silverlight 3. So you'll need Silverlight 3 or above to make use of this upload control and all of its benefits like large file uploads and so forth. Now, if you have any limitations, this is why we're still offering the standard mode, because it doesn't require that. However, you don't get some of those benefits. But as I mentioned, you get client-side validation, the progress functionality works in medium trust in advanced mode, as well as large file uploads with the advanced mode. Now, I also promised to show you how to check once the file has uploaded and what its stream looks like. So what we can do is we'll go back to the designer here. I'll click on the properties, and I'm going to override the file upload complete event. Now here, I can do a check on the stream. So I'm going to say stream, create a variable called stream, and now I can hook into the uploaded file, which is the file that after it has completed the upload, and check its file content, which gives me a stream object that points to the uploaded file. And now I can do something like, say, stream.read, which lets you look at the sequence of bytes in there, and if there's anything you like to do based on that, then you can within this method. Now, as you saw, the new mode, which uses Silverlight, gives you the ability to upload gigabytes worth of files, and you get the added benefit of client-side validation as well as that progress bar working in medium trust. Thanks for watching.